today I'm planning to ground some lemongrass, and I was able, they're coming from this area, so I managed to bed this area to overwinter them. So basically what I've done, I've pruned the lemongrass down to the roots. Then I added layers of soil, and on top of that I have some pine straw, and so this will keep it over the low temperatures. I have done that. I've done that in the past. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and they've been returning year after year. This was a process of discovery. It was an accident, so I figured since it worked, then I'll keep doing so. So this is how I pretty much overwinter those that are planted directly into the ground. So there are 3 spots here that I've covered. I had 4, but one I moved into a pot. So what I'm about to do now is we're going to take these to the kitchen. We'll have them dehydrated, and we'll be making some lemongrass powder. So let's head to the kitchen. Alright, so the thing is, I was using the coffee grinder at first, but that was a lot of work. That took longer because I had to cut the lemongrass in smaller strands. So these are coming from the dehydrator. They're washed and then dehydrated. So I figured that the Vita-mix would make it quicker, and it was quicker. And if needs be, I could do a second grind inside of the grinder itself, but this looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna add this, but with the thing though is you do have to add small bits at a time. So this should be fine. Or you shake it, you stop and shake it up as you go along. So let's see what we can do here. That looks good. So this was faster and more efficient. So that is how I make my lemongrass powder. So as I said, I'll be doing some straining, and then I'll perhaps do a second grind again. Alright. So I did the first sifting. And the larger strands, I have them back here in the blender. It looks like it's let's see. So the remainder, I would just have those in the coffee grinder. At least that would be a small amount I would need to use, so it still saved me a ton of time. All right. So I've been adding the powder to the bottles. These are BPA free spice bottles, and so they are safe for food. Also, they're food grade. But here is another idea for the final courses. I'm gonna put the remainder in the coffee grinder, but you could actually keep them like this. Here I have this tea bag. This was a tea bag that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I can actually make a tea bag with the coarser grains. So this is a reusable tea bag, and I'll just let it steep for 15 minutes. So I'm just going to continue with the bottling. Alright, so I'm just continuing the bottling of the lemongrass powder. And it's actually better to add small amounts at a time. Okay, this one is about complete. So I'm going to apply the seal. That will help it to stay fresh. So press around it a couple times, and this is it. It's just right now ready for labeling. So what can I do with the lemongrass powder? Well, just like the other spices, the clove, cinnamon, garlic, basil, you could use it with those as a seasoning. It can be done. It can be used in stews and soups. Also, you can add it to your rice. You can also add it to your smoothies. So there are a lot of things you can actually do with the lemongrass powder. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to the Petersville Farm channel. Thank you.